at question 6, where there is kind of like a little mistake in this question, because I've got the 7 and 2 swapped there. So that should be 2 and that should be 7. All right. So now if you are looking at these 5 cards and they are to be placed into the positions 1 to 5 as shown, such that the number on the sides that touch each other are equal, and we want to know which of the rectangles should be placed in position 1. So we can see that in this grid, 1 and 4 are connected with one edge and 2 and 5 are connected with one edge. So we can just take a look at these numbers to see what are the matching ones we have. So you can see that the matching ones are 8s, 0s, and 2s. But then if I am putting the 8, 0, which is the card B on top, it means that the card C is at the bottom. But A and D won't connect with each other. So it means that A must be on top of B, and C must be on top of D. All right, so these are the 2 groups. Now you can see that if A and B are together, the left-hand side would be 7 and 3, the right-hand side would be 4 and 5. And if C and D are together, the left-hand side would be 9 and 1, the right-hand side would be 7 and 3, which is the same as the left-hand side of A and B. So it means that A and B can be connected to C and D on the right-hand side, which means that in position 1, it's going to be C as the answer, okay? So that's for question 6. And then for question 7, it says that Selena takes a sheet of paper and cuts it into 10 pieces. She then takes one of these pieces and cut it into 10 smaller pieces, and into 10 smaller pieces, and into 10 tiny pieces. So how many pieces of paper has been cut into? First of all, there's one sheet of paper, right? And then when it turns into 10 pieces, it's adding 9. And then I'm just taking one of the sheets and then cutting it into 10 smaller pieces, which means that I'm still adding 9 and adding 9 and adding 9. So I have 4 times 9 adding 1, which is 37. So that's going to be C as the answer. And then for question number 8, it says that John takes 40 minutes to walk to school and then run to home. So when he runs both ways, it takes him 24 minutes. And he has one fixed speed when he walks, another fixed speed when he runs. So it means that running one way is 24 divided by 2, which is 12 minutes. Walking one way is 40 take away 12, which is 28 minutes. So walking both ways is 28 times 2, which is 56 minutes. So the answer is A, 56. All right. And then the next question, well, just a summation tower, a very, very classic summation tower. The number in each circle is the sum of the number, like the 2 numbers below it. So we can have 2, 5, and 7 there. And by the 15 and 6, we know this is 9. By the 27 and 15, we know this is 12. By the 12 and the 9, we know this is 3. So 3 and 5 adds up to 8. 8 and 12 adds up to 20. 7 and 8 adds up to 15. 15 and 20 adds up to 35. 20 and 27 adds up to 47. 35 and 47 adds up to 82. So the answer is B, 82. All right, so quick maths. Question number 10, counting shapes. S is the number of squares of any size. T is the number of triangles of any size. So first of all, we can try to count the number of squares. I have the 1 box squares, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I have a 2 by 2 square there. So S is equal to 7. And then counting triangles. So first of all, I have these tiny ones, 4 of them. And then we have the 2 layered ones, 3 of them. And then we have the 3 layered ones, 2 of them. And finally, the large one of it. So that's going to be equal to 10. So T is 10. S times T, 70. All right, that's the answer to this question. And that's T. Okay, so that's 6 to 10.